Hello, I'm Judy and welcome to Folding with Judy. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to fold onesies. I'll be showing you one folding technique using 3 different onesies. So hopefully after this video, you'll become a onesie folding pro. So without further ado, let's start folding. Hello. So the first thing you're gonna do is lay your onesie on a flat surface with the crotch facing you. This will help you create a tighter and crisp fold. Next, you're going to fold in the sleeves. You can either fold them in a crisscross or you can fold them on top of each other. I typically would do a crisscross, but in this fold, I'll fold them on top of each other. So next, you're going to take the crotch area and you're going to fold it a little above halfway or to the bust of the onesie, kind of at this point right here. And with this step, you are creating a beautiful rectangle. If you know me, I love rectangles. Look how perfect this rectangle is. So next you're going to take that new fold, which is the bottom portion, and you're going to fold it up to the top, evenly covering the neck portion, like so, creating an even smaller rectangle. Next you're going to flip her over and you're going to take the left side and you're going to fold that over just once. So not quite halfway, it's a little above halfway, but you're gonna fold it over once. And by this time, you have already created a pocket in the left side. As you've been folding, you have been creating a pocket to receive the right side. And this is what I mean by the pocket. You see how there's this opening? So next you're gonna take the right side and you're gonna tuck her into the left side pocket like so. Once she is tucked in fully, you can then flip her over and you are done. Isn't this look how perfect this fold is. So perfect. Because baby clothes are so small, this folding technique keeps them from unraveling and keeps them in place, which for me is very important because they lay in a drawer and I'm constantly going in and out of her drawers. So if you don't care to tuck it in, like I'm sure there's some of you who don't, you can easily just fold over the right side over the left side and you are done. This essentially will give you the same fold as if you tucked it in. And that's it. All right, so now let me show you the same fold with a short sleeve, which is what Cairo is in all the time since we live in hot Houston. Let me know in the comment section below if you live in Houston or if you live in a hot climate area. So if you prefer the design on the onesie to be shown at the end of the fold, you can start with the design side facing down, but because I don't mind it being shown, we will start with the design facing up. So basically it's going to be covered. Okay, so typically I would start with the sleeves, but because the sleeves are so short, there's no point. So we can go ahead and start with the bottom. But if you're someone who wants to fold in the sleeves at this point, go ahead. Okay, so next you're going to fold the bottom portion as before, meeting the bust or above the half point. As you can already see, you are creating a rectangle. Next, take the bottom folded portion and fold it over to cover the top portion like so. Now that you're at this point, you can go ahead and fold in the sleeves if you haven't already. And now you are left with this beautiful rectangle. I like to fold them in now since there's a flap they can sit under. Next, flip it over and take the left side and fold it over as before. And then tuck in the right side into the little pocket and then you're done. Here's the first onesie I folded using the same folding technique. And as you can see, when folded, both onesies look the same. Because when folded, it's hard to see which onesie has sleeves. A great way to organize these onesies in a drawer is to create a row or rows for each type of onesie or romper or sleeper, whatever you want to call it. So basically one row for long sleeves and another for short sleeves, or even another for your rompers. When you organize it like this, you don't have to worry about having to unravel them to see what they are because everything is in order, and if you label the area that they sit in, you'll for sure know what is what. Last but not least, let's fold the footed zip-up baby romper. So as always, lay your romper on a flat surface like so. This will make sure that the fold is as tight and clean and crisp as possible. So we're going to take the arms and we're going to fold them crisscross applesauce. And then you're going to take the bottom or the feet portion and you're going to bring them up. I would say you're going to leave like a inch and a half. It really just depends on the material, but there's going to be a fabric gap in between, as you can see. Okay, so at this point, make sure you flatten it out a little bit so that when you do start folding everything in, it doesn't look as bulky. Because there's so much fabric in this romper, it will look bulky if you don't do this. So you can either fold it down or you can fold it up. So I'm gonna fold it up because I'm just gonna kind of go with the direction I was following before, and I'm gonna fold it up 2 times, meeting the top portion. But when I do, as I flip it, you're going to see how it's not an even fold, but that's okay because as long as there is a little pocket, you are on the right track. So I'm going to take the left side and fold it over as before, and then I'm going to take the right side and tuck it in that pocket. Make sure you hold the left side down because it is pretty bulky and it does need support. So you're going to tuck it in, flip it over, and you are done. If you have to mess with it a little bit, do so you can create a better rectangle. But that is it. This is a very dense fold, but nevertheless, it's a perfect fold. So I'm going to bring the other folds on screen so you can see how each fold looks pretty much the same as far as the width. The only difference is the sizes. So on top we have the short sleeve onesie, then we have the long sleeve onesie, and then we have the romper. All right, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it was easy to follow, and let me know in the comment section below if you are now able to fold some onesies, and also let me know in the comment section below what other thing I should fold next. I'd love to hear what you guys suggest. So as always, thank you so very much for watching, and please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.